Happy to debate
see,
you on the topic of the
goyim
versus
the goyim and the foreskin.
What was that? Sorry.
I'd be happy to debate with you about the doctrine of the Trinity versus Tawheed.
Okay.
Because as Muslims, we just think that the doctrine of the Trinity is just it's just a bit silly, really.
Okay. So how if you believe that Islam follows the prophets,
Yes.
then the Old Testament is full of teaching with the oneness of God is not simply Unitarianism as Muslims believe or as rabbinic Jews of today believe. The Old Testament testifies to the multiplicity within God.
Where does it say in the Old Testament that God is three persons, in one?
No, just as in the Quran doesn't say Tawheed, you read the text and you see that there's not simple Unitarianism in the Old Testament.
You're reading into the text what you want to read into
well,
it, rather than taking it at its face value.
Here's
it says that,
okay. This is simple then. We'll get to Genesis. May as well go there because
I know about Elohim being like the plural of.
What about goyim? Okay. You're a goyim, and the foreskin, and this is God and Jesus and gods, many gods.
I'm a goyim. I'm one of the nations. Yeah. Okay, here we have in Genesis 19, verse 24. 3 men, it seems, have come to Abraham, and he's there in the Oaks of Mamre, wherever on earth that is.
Right. 3 angels.
Yeah, but then we get 2 go off to Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay. 1 stays behind with Abraham, and Abraham refers to him as God. And we get in chapter 19, verse 24. Okay.
Where Abraham, I mean, look, we believe that the scriptures were corrupted.
Okay. Chapter 18. We'll come to that. Okay. Chapter 18, verse 1. And the Lord appeared to him by the Oaks of Mamre.
Right, so it doesn't say that particular man or that particular angel appeared to him, does it?
The Lord appeared to him by the Oaks of Mamre as he sat at the door of his tent in the heat of the day. He lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, 3 men stood in front of him.
It doesn't say
so the Lord appeared to him. Right, okay, carry on. Right. Now, the men set out from there. 2 men set out from there. And if you want to know if it's 2 men that set out from there, we find, up to 19, the 2 angels came to Sodom and Gomorrah. These men are angels, we understand.
Yeah.
But then it says the 2 have set out, so the men turned from there and went towards Sodom. But Abraham still stood before the Lord. That's the 3rd man.
Well.
Yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? It's tricky.
Great detective work.
Now, in chapter 20, verse 24, it says, then the Lord rained on Sodom and Gomorrah. That's the Lord who's before Abraham. He rained on Sodom and Gomorrah, brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. So the Lord rained brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. There's a lot of academic work on this. Yeah. This is not Unitarianism.